The exhibition and the title come from the idea that belonging is something we all crave and we all look for. And for my own personal journey of belonging, and I think I share that with many, it's a form of meandering between spaces, communities, figuring out your own identity. I think belonging really makes you question who you are and who you fit in with. And is belonging something cultural? Is belonging something, is it to do with your sexuality or your gender? So what belonging holds is kind of questioning it, but also setting a punctuation behind the sentence and being like, this is what belonging holds. Actually, belonging is an exploration, and it's not necessarily something that needs to be answered. I think my favorite element of the show is the downstairs space. It started off as a research where I interviewed loads of friends and people who wanted to speak about their Black families, their queerness within that family, and also how they resist the everyday, whether they are out to their family, whether they keep it a secret, and how they navigate that, especially in their 20s, that kind of space where you're still free enough, but you also want to start making future decisions. And from there, I started making this booklet, and it was all 2D, and then this room emerged from that, where we said, there's so much visuals, there's a market, there's people dancing, and we need to have that inner space. So this is really that room. It's my favorite room. One piece I particularly like is the whole idea. There's a piece called In the Closet, and it stems from an interview where a person called Alia was speaking about why does she have to come out if the party's in the closet? And in a way, that's where this idea of tonight emerged, of having a party that's in the closet. This is where it's at, this is where it's the safe space, and we don't have to come out, like we can bring people into our space. And yeah, I think that's particularly my favorite piece. And also, actually just behind me, we have the Aunties in Love. Just why not, you know? Why can't aunties be in love as well? Why do we feel afraid of coming out to our aunties? Together with my curator, it's been a very exciting journey. It started in January. I would describe it as a way, we're both creatives, we know each other from different creative spaces. And I actually just messaged Lottie to just get some help because I knew I wanted to do a show after my residency. And then Lottie, instead of just helping me, she was like, yeah, I'll be your curator, like let's work together. And so we started meeting up every week, we exchanged, first we started pitching, trying to get some money. And then we started figuring out ideas, and there was a lot of time. I think that was the beauty of this curation process. Lottie and I knew each other, but we've started becoming closer and closer throughout this process. Everybody I'm involving is very connected to me, my identity, my work. And I'm happy and excited to have all these different talents blend together tonight, including the photographers, videographers such as yourself, my friend doing social media, like everybody who's part of this space is part of the community, and that feels so strong.